Hello, I'm Danny, your emotional support bastard! I've got to tell you about a really important study I read about, but first you need to watch this one all the way to the end. Very important. Okay, so NASA did a study called Silence Number 9, and what they did was they played the words "you're too late" to someone on a continual loop for days and days and days. And basically, this is the way that some neuro-linguistic stuff works. The way you talk to yourself and the stuff you have around yourself can really affect your mood. And this person was starting to waste away. They wouldn't eat. They wouldn't look after themselves within a couple of days of this. And the most important thing about this study is it's a complete fabrication. That never happened. Once I actually did a little bit of research into it, I found that there was a NASA study called Silence Number 9, which was done to help reorientate astronauts while they were up in like the space station. And what would happen is they would have 37 minutes of dead silence in a quiet room with nothing to do, nothing to do or see or listen to, just absolute dead silence. And this was to help reset themselves in sync with their body and stuff. And the most important thing about that study is that's a complete fabrication as well. This is why you need critical thinking skills. Because we hear this stuff and it sounds good enough to be true, but it's not. So I'm not saying disbelieve everything. What I'm saying is anything that you think is important or you think that you should act on or you think is really cool and you want to tell your friends about, just do a little bit of digging first. Because I did the digging and then I found out about the astronaut thing where it was like 37 minutes of silence. And I went, okay, that seems more plausible. And then I did more digging on NASA's website and there's nothing there. And then I did several other searches just to make sure. And NASA has never done anything like that at all. Critical thinking skills are, as the word suggests, critical. Because lacking them is how we get fooled into things like politicians lying about people on the dole and us being invaded by other countries. You know, oh, they're coming over here. Things like the war on Christmas. I've been hearing about the war on Christmas since the mid-1980s. I've been a professional Santa since the early 2000s. If there's a war on Christmas, the other side sure are losing. Critical thinking skills. Exercise them. Learn more about them. Okay, cheers.